Today we are looking at how you crochet this beautiful Tunisian honeycomb stitch. It's worked in the round, so it's great for projects like bags, pouches, cushions, hats or mittens. And this here is a cushion made using this stitch. In the description I have links to the pattern about how to make this cushion. What you need is 2 different colors of the same yarn and then a double-ended crochet hook that goes with that yarn. Mine is 4mm, but it depends on your yarn. Like I have a much larger hook here if I was using heavier yarn. If you are not familiar with how to make the base row in Tunisian crochet in the round, please first learn that with this here video and then come back to this one. This video starts directly with a honeycomb stitch so that you already have the base row done. Let's see how it goes. When you start, you need an odd number of chains. I have 43 in this sample that I'm working on. Now I'm at the end of the base row and I have 3 stitches that I haven't done the return pass yet on. And right in front of me here is the first stitch of the base row and then all the others. So I'm starting now the honeycomb stitch. You pick the first one just the normal way. That's the stitch. The next one and every second one needs to be purled. And we start that by lifting the yarn in front of the hook. So you pass the hook from right to left under your yarn and then go into the stitch again from right to left like always. And then turn the hook round the yarn and take it on the hook and pull through the stitch. So that's it. And next one you do normally, just a basic stitch and then again purl. So like that there, into the stitch, pass round and get the yarn and pull through like that. Then a plain one, basic one, and again and this is how you continue. Every second one is a basic stitch and every other one is a purl stitch. There. We don't see anything much yet about how it goes. And after this many, I'll twist it round, turn it round and do the return pass. And that is done exactly the same way. So there's no difference in the return pass, whatever stitches you have. Like that. Leave 2 or 3 and turn again and continue the same. Okay, and go round like this, right round whatever size your project is. Here I am at the end of that round, and now the most important thing, so that you always get this stitch right, so that you always put a purl stitch on a basic stitch and the other way around, so every second stitch is different and you need to recognize which is which. So the purl stitches have an extra loop here. It has 2 loops like that and 3 altogether, that and that, while a basic stitch just has 2. Normally also it's slightly longer because it hasn't been twisted so much. So here now the first one is a basic stitch, which means that I will put a purl on it. So a purl stitch on that there first one. And then a basic one on the next one, and it's smaller so it can be a bit harder to get it there. And again every second one. It's starting to show a little bit what it's going to look like, but it really takes this round to show it properly. So here again, a purl stitch. And I'll turn now and do the return pass so we see a bit more what it looks like. Like that there, so those honeycomb round bits are starting to show. So continue like this until the end of the round, just making sure that you always put a basic stitch on this bit that has 3 parts to it, and a purl stitch on a basic stitch. So here's that round done. In the beginning of your work, you see from these yarns where your new round starts, but it's worth using stitch markers if you are working on a larger project, and then mark the starting of the round for yourself, so you don't have to take time looking for it. And the next round, just like every round, works the same way. So you need to check which stitch you have, and that's a purl, so a basic one on it. And then the next one, and every other one you always change. I'll work a bit more now so that we really see what it looks like when we have more rounds. Now that I have crocheted a few more rounds, you can really see that honeycomb pattern there. And check out also the playlist of other Tunisian crochet tutorials I have.